Memes to help your life be more wonderful. This is a perfect example. Just focus on your center, what you have power over, your own actions and reactions, your choices, what you focus on, what thoughts you dwell on, all of your conscious choices. And then you can move to a little bit, once you get all of that settled, you can consider, what do you have influence over? And you have profound influence over your own health, but you have influence over your family's health and how your friends are doing and your relationships with your friends, your finances, your romantic partnerships, your success, your future. You have serious influence over that. And then the outer circle of concerns, that's what I speculate about. And I encourage a strong mind and strong heart to think wide and deep on this heavy stuff like weather modification, and the impacts from theoretical technology that can possibly whip up hurricanes and rainstorms, blizzards, and become maybe a serious liability for anyone in the way of these horrible disasters. By the way, this does include the weirdness of fires, like in Paradise, California, like recent fires over 2023, Lahaina, Maui. Those are some very anomalous forest fires over there that, not forests, there was no forest there. There was just small amounts of grass, barely much to even burn. We'll go into Maui at some point in the future. But anyway, it's your circles of influence to quiet overthinking. Just that you stay in the focus, your actions, your focus, your thoughts, your reactions, your choices. Stay in the center. And when you have your center tended to, move to the next circle out to things that promote your health, family, friends, atmosphere, relationships, work, environment, your success, and your future. And then consider there's some things you will never have influence or control over unless you build yourself an actual Wilhelm Reich cloudbuster. You're not going to be altering the weather. For the most part, you're never going to alter the economy. You can just protect your wealth from the changes to the greater economies. There's not one economy. There's actually economia. Economia means the household. That was a Greek word, and they turned it to mean the values and actual wealth holding and wealth movement inside of the household, to the wealth movement between households, to the wealth movements within an entire nation, to the wealth movements between nations. All of the economies. They're economies, not economy. And you have no control over that. And you have no control over who hates you on social media, or other people's opinions, or the keyboard warriors, or a stranger's behavior. You have no control over that. You have control over yourself.